New York. Raze back live again. Tell her bros, tell them pros, tell her haters, tell a friend. Bring the smoke, we ain't scared of you mofos. Head on the swivel, beware the motos. Travel news, smoke lives is lit. Surveys a crew in the building, who the with? Raze, reporting live from his mama's basement. We monetize, even the lives you can't say shit. So grab a beer and enjoy the show. We the travel space kings, ready, set, let's go. Raze. Back live again. Raze, Brooklyn, New York. Raze back live again. Tell her bros, tell them pros, tell her haters, tell a friend. Bring the smoke, we ain't scared of you mofos. Head on the swivel, beware the motos. Travel news, smoke lives is lit. Surveys a crew in the building, who the with? Raze, reporting live from his mama's basement. We monetize, even the lives you can't say shit. So grab a beer and enjoy the show. We the travel space kings, ready, set, let's go. Raze. Back live again. Brooklyn, New York. Raze back live again. Tell her bros, tell them pros, tell her haters, tell a friend. Bring the smoke, we ain't scared of you mofos. Head on the swivel, beware the motos. Travel news, smoke lives is lit. Surveys a crew in the building, who the with? Raze, reporting live from his mama's basement. We monetize, even the lives you can't say shit. So grab a beer and enjoy the show. We the travel space kings, ready, set, let's go. Raze. Back live again.
What up, 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 what up? And yes, indeed, Raze is back live again on this Wednesday evening live stream. Man, I had to come back live because I have some breaking news for you guys. Hit that like button as you come in. Subscribe to anybody that is new to the channel, Raze Hot Topics channel, travel, pop culture, and all of entertainment. Your one-stop shop for news. Yeah, guys, as you guys know, American vlogger Elliot Eastman has gone missing out there inside the Philippines. But we know why he went missing. He was kidnapped by a bunch of goons with weapons about 10 days or so ago. And the authorities and the FBI have been searching for Mr. Elliot Eastman. He was shot when he was kidnapped out there inside of like a dangerous part of the Philippines, actually. You know, that part of the Philippines, there are travel warnings against foreigners from actually hanging out around there and visiting that area because there's some level of insecurity in that area. But we have some news. And I'm going to get into that. There is some hope. But hit that like button as you guys come in, guys. Let me get to some of your comments. Who's in this building? Who's in this building early? Shout out to everybody who came into last night's live stream. That was epic. Shout out to Jay Rello for pulling up, Raze and everybody on the panel. That was fun. And join members only here, $2 a month. Only $2 a month. You know, members only content. And we got Mr. Docus the Navigator's in the building. Salute to you, Mr. Docus the Navigator. I hope it's not bad news, but it's not looking good. Well, like I said, I'm going to read to you what the authorities have said out there inside the Philippines, guys. I'm going to read to you, and you're going to tell me if it's good news or not. You know what I'm saying? I say there's hope. You know what I'm saying? There is big time hope right now when everything looked dire. Everything looked dire for Mr. Elliot Eastman. So shout out to you, Mr. Doctor the Navigator. I thought he was for sure a goner. Ozzy thought he was for sure a goner. Yeah, man, it wasn't looking good. It wasn't looking good. Extreme Travelers in the building. Shout out to you, Extreme Traveler. He says, "Oh wow, yes, oh wow, oh wow." Like I said, I'm going to get into what the authorities are saying now after about 10 days of not knowing what's going on, and now we have a breakthrough. Stacks 82, shout out to you, Stacks 82. He said, salute Razor Raze, salute to you, Stacks, salute to you, Stay High, salute to you, Vizio W. No jazz music, no jazz music, because like I said, the guy, he's out there right now, and hopefully they do find him, bring him home alive. You know what I'm saying? To his wife, but who knows if his wife was involved though? I don't know. They still trying to figure that out. Or his ex, probably not his wife right now, but maybe his that ex-wife that he had out there. So they're investigating all that. Los D, the crypto king, is in the building. Shout out to Los D. How you doing, Los D? Hope all is well with you, Los D, the crypto king. Hope all is well with your stocks and your cryptos, Los D, the crypto king. So this the guy right here. We believe he is alive. Elliot Eastman. Yes, this guy, the American vlogger who was kidnapped a few weeks ago out there. And I still say he had no business being out there after the warnings. But there is hope. Let me remove that so you can see. Yes. So man, like I said, guys, for anybody traveling out there to the Philippines, that area he was at, it is on a warning list, from the U.S. State Department and their own Philippines, Department of Security. You know what I mean? Say, yo, chill, don't really be around that area, especially as a foreigner, an American, somebody they perceive with money, because there has been plenty of ransom kidnappings out there over the past decade. You know what I'm saying? So, you can't be out there like that. And shout out to Andy Morris. Salute to you, Andy Morris. How you doing, Andy Morris? He said, "Damn, bro. Yeah, I mean, you gotta know how I move. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know where to go. You gotta know how I move. You can't be getting caught up like this out there. You know what I'm saying? Now, Rolando G is in the building. Hope Elliot Eastman needs to learn a lesson from this. Yeah, I mean, if now if he is rescued and he gets and he stays there and lives there, that'll and tell you all you need to know. You know what I'm saying? You'll be like, what the hell is this? You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's not good. But shout out to Ronin Travelers. Yes, hardworking Ronin Travelers on the YouTube platform. Sub up to this guy, Ronin Travelers. Sub up. He the one sent me the article earlier about this. So shout out to Ronin Travelers for giving Razor Raze the inside scoop. You know what I'm saying? And I'm in Manila right now. One yay Jack. You in Manila right now? Well, you're not in the area that this guy was at. You know what I'm saying? You're not in the area this guy was at. So I suggest you stay over there in Manila. You know what I'm saying? We don't want a thriller in Manila with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? So stay safe. Stay out of trouble out there in Manila. No thrillers in Manila for you. What's the best spot in the Philippines for chicas? Hey, you want to ask one yay jacks? One yay jacks. Go ahead and tell Stanks we're the best spot for chicas. I'm here in the Angeles City. Everybody going to Angeles City, that strip over there in Angeles City for the chicas, Stacks 82. I love the Philippines, says Chris C. I don't know where his ass was at. It's safe for the most part compared to Colombia. He may need to go to Thailand. Well, dude, like if you go to that area where he was at, I mean, it's not gonna be safe for you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they got anti government rebels out there, and they got regular criminal gangs and stuff out there, so if you go to certain areas in these countries, it's gonna be just as dangerous as any dangerous country in the world. If you go to that area, you know what I mean? Oh man, that's why you gotta look at those alerts on the U.S. State Department, and don't be stubborn either. Just because you got a chick out there, don't be like, yeah, she's gonna protect me because she's she, they not bothering her, but they'll bother you. You coming out there with the money, you know what I'm saying? You coming out there with the money. Yeah, yeah. Stacks, I might stay in Manila and maybe Angeles. Okay, yeah. He was in Mindanao. There are no-go zones in Mindanao. Yes, 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 you're right. There are no-go zones in Mindanao. That's why you don't go to Mindanao. You stay in Manila. Yes, you stay in Manila. Uh-huh. Yeah. He married him without converting in a no-go zone. Can't be doing that. Yes, I'm going to get into the article. I'm going to get into the article. You know what I'm saying? And Ronin Traveler, shout out to Big Brother having a bad day, man. I do not why I got to get into with my mom. Oh, okay. Well, oh, all right. Hey, this how you pronounce it? Mindanao. Okay, Mindanao. That area, Mindanao. I was pronouncing it horribly wrong. So, Mindanao. Ozzy says Cebu is better. Yeah, I didn't need. I just need to go to a place where I'm not getting kidnapped. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, can you point me to the place where I'm not getting kidnapped? Yeah, a few beauties around, but a place where I'm not getting kidnapped. You know what I'm saying? Mindanao. Yeah, I need a Razor 3 more interview ASAP. And 3 more roles. Shout out to him for popping on. You know what I'm saying? Last night that was entertaining. Him and Jay Rello. On the panel together. That was entertaining, man. So I'm thinking he was looking for a trouble raiser as a white dude myself. Some white dudes have no street smarts. I hope they find him and he learns. Oh man, yeah. I mean, oh my God, shout out Yes and Cartagena, Colombia. Yeah, yeah, man. So come holla at Crypto King. I'll make sure you safe in Cartagena, Colombia. Says Low Steed the Crypto King. White boy thought them Filipinos was gonna let him get away BS. Yeah, and for people that don't know who we talking about, this guy right here, who pretty much was warned that he might be kidnapped out there. So let's take a listen to Elliot Eastman in his own words.
As long as I'm here, my life is still at risk, It's still at risk, that's a reality. My life is at risk a little bit here, for sure. Especially the area that I'm in, it's not even just the Philippines. It's like, this area that I'm in is like the most dangerous area, one of the most dangerous areas in the Philippines, So, it's literally like the red zone area. So yeah, of course, I'm scared. Of course, I've been afraid. There's nights that I'm afraid. There's times I'm afraid. There's times that I'm not afraid. There's times that I don't sleep well, but it's gotten better, In the past, I've had a hard time sleeping. Sometimes at nighttime, I just literally can't even sleep.
Y'all heard it straight out of the horse's mouth before the kidnapping and eventually getting shot, but for resisting the kidnapping. You can't be doing that. Y'all can't be doing that. He knew he was in a dangerous area. He said it on his vlog. You know what I mean? Said it on his vlog, and that area was where his family, well, his wife's family, right now they live there. So he decided to stay there, I guess, for his wife. But we can't be doing that. We can't be having that. You know what I'm saying? Pastor Bros, we can't be doing that. You know what I mean? You can't be doing that. And here he is again, right before, when they said he might be getting kidnapped.
As an American, people coming here to tell my family that there's people that want to kidnap me or they're threatening to kidnap me. I don't really know, like, what would happen if somebody did try to come here and kidnap me, right? Would the neighbors help me, or would they just sit there and watch? Even last night, I'm scared a little bit. I'm scared. But I feel like I've been staying in this area for so long to the point where I don't even know if people like me anymore. Maybe they want bad things to happen to me now.
Yeah, do you have it? And like I said, if I was his neighbor, yes, I would sit there and watch as the gunman go inside there. because I done told him that they were going to go inside there and get him. You know what I'm saying? If I was the neighbors, I'd be like, yeah. Well, I warned them that the goons were going to come kidnap him, and I'm going to sit there and watch because I'm not getting involved. I already did my part. I tried. You know what I'm saying? And now you put me on blast as your neighbor as trying to help you. You know what I'm saying? Now they like, wow. But his neighbor snitched on us. His neighbor found out we was going to kidnap him somehow, and the neighbor told him this and that. Yeah. So if I was the neighbor, yeah, I'm gonna sit back and watch. I'm not getting involved in that no more. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully he's found alive, and I'm gonna get into the article of the update. And shout out to Al Travels. Yeah, I'm thinking he was looking for. All right, so Cebu is a nice. All right, so I'm with behind. Let me salute T Williams, salute Poppy Rico. Shout out to Street Smarts. Got into it with her about Diddy's situation. My mother thinks I'm co-signing for Diddy. Oh, so the Diddy situation, Rolando. So that's what's going on with that. Salute to all the brothers with their money up and traveling. I'll be there with you all soon. Yeah, you just can't go to certain areas, Rolando G, with that money up. You know what I'm saying? You had that money up, Rolando, and there's people where you traveling to, we're gonna try to take that money. You know what I'm saying? We can't be having that. You know what I mean? Cebu, you have Allen's awesome beaches. Well, Lolo Allen's and Sikar Allen awesome beaches. Okay, all right. You will not be helped unless you have a real bond with someone. I mean, the bond is they warned them. You know what I mean? Even if they didn't really care for her much, they warned them. You know what I mean? That's pretty much that's all they had to do. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna, even if they had guns, even if the neighbors had guns, I can't see them really breaking in there to help them because now they got to get in the shootout, and you know what I'm saying? Scared but won't leave. Yeah, and I don't know. I don't get it. I really don't get it, man. And dude stood in front of that train and took that L. Yeah, and now, like I said, now people are out there searching for him. So credit to the Philippine government and the FBI for coming out there. But what I'm saying, you get warnings like that now, people got to come out there and look for you and put their life on the line to find you. You know what I'm saying? In hostile territory. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully he's found though. Cool spots, nice honeys. The neighbors would not do anything to help him, says Westner. Wait, so well, Westner, they did. They told him. That's enough. You know what I'm saying? Wait, so what happened? He died. No, he didn't die. He didn't die yet. He did not die yet. You know what I'm saying? So Dash, people thought that body that washed up on a shore the other day was his, but it come to find out it was a Filipino's body. You know what I'm saying? So rest in peace to that Filipino that died in that shootout in the sea. You know what I'm saying? But that was not him. So he's, I'm gonna read to you guys the article. T. Williams can't be talking about the money you got or spent around poor people that makes you a mark. Yes, T. Williams. FBI did not come out. They operate in the U.S. only. Well, there was a report that the FBI went out there, and I guess they probably have some agents in the Asia area. So they was already have a base out there more than likely. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, there was a story that they did go out there like a week ago. There's hope. Salute to you, Bville E. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, Bville E is in the building. Yeah, guys. So all right, let's get to that. Let's get to that article. Because I think they're getting close to finding him. You know what I mean? They're getting close, and this is him and his wife right there. Elliot Eastman kidnapped in Philippines months, and now some people was trying to blame her. You know what I'm saying? But he was married before, so and some people trying to blame the ex-wife. You get what I'm saying? So this thing is about to become unraveled. And this is according to MSN.com. MSN.com. It says search for kidnapped U.S. vlogger in Philippines continues as suspects arrested. So there were some arrests, guys, some official arrests. I've been hearing about some people were brought into custody over the past few days, but this is now they saying it's official. They were arrested. So I said, okay. All right. Philippines police say they have arrested 3 suspects in the kidnapping of an American YouTuber in the country's south and believe the victim who was shot in the leg during the abduction, is still alive, guys. Boom. Boom goes the dynamite. So the police are saying they believe that he is still alive. It was looking bleak. Like I said, that person, that white guy, well, that they people that thought it was a white guy in my comment section, it was saying a Caucasian male slash white guy washed up on shore like a few days ago, and that has to be, it must be him, Raze. It gotta be him, Raze. Who else can it be? It got to be. And I was like, nah, chill. I can't report that because you know what I'm saying? This guy has family members out there probably watching. They're not watching me live, but they will see this live if we go out there and report that, he was found dead on the shore like that, you know what I'm saying? And then it's turned out not to be true. I'm like, that's not cool. So I waited. So, it was confirmed that it wasn't him. Now, this is an official police report coming out of the Philippines. They say they believe he is still alive. Obviously, the people that they arrested must have been giving them information about what's going on. And so the suspects are in custody. 3 suspects. There are a few suspects still at large, obviously, because they still have Mr. Elliot Eastman in custody, being kidnapped. So, all right, let's see what it says. 2 of the suspects in the October 17th kidnapping of Elliot O'Neill Eastman, age 26, in Cebuco town of Zamboanga del Norte province, surrendered separately and pointed to a 3rd suspect who was arrested in Cebuco. So a couple of the suspects just went in and just surrendered. You know what I'm saying? They say, you know what, we don't want this smoke. They probably feel that the authorities are on their tail and they want to live, they want to survive. So they went on and surrendered, and they pointed at other suspects. So all right, so let's see. 3 other suspects who may be holding Eastman have been identified. Oh, okay. So, all right. I didn't know it. All right. So they have identified to the authorities who the other suspects are. Okay. There you are. Well, like I said, this is coming down to the wire now. This is coming down to the wire now. But the thing is, guys, they said that they believe he's alive because of the information they're getting. But I'm sad that, because you know how these things go, and I've seen a history of kidnappings, even in the Philippines. I've seen, did some research, and I've seen when the military or the authorities, come in close to the kidnappers. Sometimes, unfortunately, they get into a shootout, and unfortunately, the hostage gets shot. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully, this does not happen, but we will find out in a few days. 3 other suspects who may be holding Eastman have been identified, police said, adding that more people could be involved. Criminal complaints of abduction were filed against the 6 suspects on Tuesday. We believe he is alive, so our operations are ongoing. Regional police spokesperson Lieutenant Colonel Helen Galvez told the Associated Press by telephone, "Our search won't stop until we locate him." A house-to-house search was underway in one unspecified area, Galvez said without elaborating. She added that the suspects belong to a criminal group and not to any of the armed Muslim rebel groups. So this was not one of those rebel groups out there, that's anti-government, the rebel groups. It's not one of those groups. This was a separate criminal group who did the kidnapping. Okay, which have been, all right. So it's not, all right. All right. It wasn't any of the Muslim rebel groups which have been blamed for a spate of ransom kidnappings in the southern Philippines for the past decade. So, so those rebel groups have been doing these ransom kidnappings, ransom. So they would kidnap people, which I've seen, when doing my research, and hold people for ransom, hold them for money. Sometimes foreigners from Canada or other parts of Europe and the USA, but they will not. Sometimes the government cooperate and pay. Sometimes they don't, and when they don't pay the ransom, unfortunately, a lot of times the rebel groups, downs the hostage. You know what I'm saying? If they don't pay the money. All right. The kidnappers were armed with M16 rifles and disguised themselves as police officers. One of them shot Eastman in the leg when he tried to escape, then dragged him to a motorboat and fled, according to the first police reports of the abduction seen by the AP, citing a witness. And this is why we thought that maybe he would perish because of the gunshot wound in the leg. They dragged him on a boat, and no telling where they were going. Would there be a way for them to patch up the wound professionally? You know what I'm saying? Not have it get affected or him bleed out. You know what I mean? So 2 empty casings of M16 ammunition and bloodstains were seen by investigators in Cebuco, where Eastman had been living for about 5 months before he was kidnapped, Galvez said. Eastman from Vermont traveled out of the Philippines and recently returned to attend the graduation of his Filipino wife. He has been posting Facebook videos of his life in Cebuco, a remote and poor coastal town where the suspect spotted him, Galvez said. He was confident he was the only foreigner there, according to Galvez. Okay, and this is a picture, the look of the place where he was kidnapped, guys. A little rough. Looks a little rough right there, that area. But cheap rent. You know what I'm saying? Cheap rent. Your wife out there. You know what I mean? So, let me see. All right. Although authorities said the ransom kidnapping was isolated in the relatively peaceful region, it was a reminder of security problems that have long hounded the southern Philippines, the homeland of a Muslim minority in the largely Roman Catholic nation. So, guys, so they're pretty much saying it was a kidnapping for ransom. They pretty much confirmed right there, even though they did not name the amount. They did not say anything about the amount of ransom that they were asking for. They just confirmed right there. Authorities said the ransom kidnapping was isolated in the relatively peaceful region. So I guess the suspects that they arrested, told them that the motive was ransom, money. Now he was out there giving out loans to people, so they knew he had some money, and that's an issue. You know what I'm saying? That's an issue. Just playing a deadly game. Playing a deadly game out there doing that. So the southern third of the Philippines has bountiful resources, but has long been hamstrung by stark poverty and an array of insurgents and outlaws. So this is like I said, that's the area right there. That's how his spot looked. You know what I mean? That's the area. And that's a rough looking area, rough looking area. I mean, I'm sure some nice people around here though, but it's rough looking. All right, so now they just talk about the peace agreement right there, 2014 peace agreement between the government and Moro Islamic Liberation Front. Okay, so that is some all right. And it's about history of some of the kidnappings. Let me see. All right. Okay. Well, yeah. So so do you have it right there? You know what I'm saying? You have it right there. That right there is pretty much where we at right now. The 3 suspects arrested. It seems like they are on the trail. The authorities are on the trail of the kidnappers. Some of the kidnappers surrendered, so they know their time is up. Let's just hope that the American vlogger Elliot Eastman, when the authorities do pounce on wherever they are holding him, let's hope he survives that, back and forth between the police and the kidnappers, because that could turn out to be deadly. A lot of times, right, you get caught up in a crossfire or something like that. So hopefully he survives that, and and we can have some good news to report over here on Raze. Let me get to some of your comments. Let me see. Salute to you, Bville E. Story was untrue. Are you talking about the FBI going out there? Chat. She was not worth it. Where's she at? She's still there. Black Phoenix Mars. She is out there. She's still at home out there in the Philippines. His wife is still there. I'm headed to Thailand. The food is better and the service is great. Plus, I like honeys and Huen. Okay. Ozzy, enjoy. was in Pattaya about a week ago. It was lit, but way more commercial than my last trip pre-pandemic. Yes, it's getting way more popular now. One Yay Jack, way more popular. You know, like I said, they be having those concerts out there. With, I think Cardi B was out there last year, right? So yeah, they getting way more popular, way more commercial. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Bville E. The Philippines is more expensive than Thailand overall. I guess in the tourist areas, right? T. Williams, why haven't they asked for ransom? Makes me doubt that he's still alive. It's interesting, but these people said that the authorities saying that this was a ransom kidnapping. So it's interesting. Maybe they felt it just too much heat on them right now. Maybe they felt it wasn't gonna get so much coverage, you know, and they really messed up when they shot him, when he tried to leave, when he tried to escape and they shot him. So that's when all the real heat came down on him. So they was kind of probably nervous about asking for the ransom now, because you know, so it's, I mean, if I was in a situation now, if I was one of the kidnappers, I would say, all right, yo, we got to get rid of this guy. I mean, not execute him, we got to just let him go. We let him go. We will release him, blindfold him and release him in an area to where he can get back to society, and let's just, you know, try to escape. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if I was one of the criminals that did that, you know, I would blindfold them and release them into, you know, into an area where he can, you know, somebody can see him and they can return him back. You know what I'm saying? And I try to escape. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see how it goes. You know what I'm saying? Only housing, I secure everything cheaper, food, women, etc. Exchange and 58 to the dollar, near a all-time high. Yeah. Well, you know, let me see. All right. Let me see. All right. Get to the next comment. I think that is a typo. Random. I think that is a typo. Random kidnapping. Well, ransom. Well, you know. I mean, another article I read said ransom too. It said ransom kidnapping. But I mean, it could be a typo. Could be. But why else would they kidnap him? You know, I mean, if you know, it's all gonna come through. It's about to come to a head. You know what I'm saying? You can't barter Filipino prisoners for an American. It don't work that way. You can't barter Filipino prisoners. Yeah, what they were doing, they were kidnap, you know, some foreigners, and you know, ask the country, you know, whether they're from Canada or Europe, someplace in Europe, for like $5 million, $10 million. You know, $5 or $10 million. It wasn't even a small amount. It was a big amount. $5-10 million. Sometimes the country would say no, and then they would, you know, unfortunately take out, you know, the hostage and just, you know, put them to sleep. But sometimes the country would pay the ransom, and then they would free the hostage. So, what up, Reef? How you doing, Reef Omar? Or they hold them to have one of their own release. Oh, so this is what you mean? They don't barter. So that's what you talk about. All right, right there. All right. I was Philippines last December, and it is still the same, and it is a good deal. So it's still, you saying it's still a good deal. All right. Until I see otherwise, I doubt this was carried out by a Muslim group. Yeah, they said it wasn't. They said it wasn't. They said it was just another type group, a regular criminal group out there. Reef. It wasn't. It wasn't one of those rebel groups out there. All right. And he was known for just loaning out money. Why wait for the golden egg when they can take the goose? Yeah. Well, like I said, I think they think that it was a ransom, because they said the three people. They two of the guys gave up one of the other guys, and so the two guys that surrendered and gave up they're talking, so they're giving up all the information. So that's why the authorities say they think he's still alive, you know, because the two people that surrendered last they seen him, he was alive, obviously, because they're talking. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you're doing a good job, Raze, keeping us updated. Raze. Thank you, Dash. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just up here, you know, coming up here for a few minutes to go ahead and give y'all this little update. You know what I'm saying? Nothing huge and not like that. But I mean, this is huge news for his family. At least there's some hope. You know what I'm saying? You know, there is hope. You know, there is hope, and that's the most important thing. You know what I mean? Because like I said, everybody thought he was a goner. You know, even me, I was when y'all was talking about that body washed up on the shore. And rest in peace to that victim who was, you know, a Filipino who got shot. But you know, in the back of my head, I'm like, oh man, yeah, he's a goner. He's a goner. But you know, to our surprise, that wasn't him. So, you know, shout out to Strill Life also. Yo, at least the government is trying to do something unlike when something happens in Colombia to foreigners. Shout out to you, Strill Life. How you doing, Strill Life? You know, shout out to you, Strill Life. Well, sometimes in Medellin and them places, they be arresting some people now. They be arresting some of the criminals these days. They make a lot of arrests. It just sometimes they don't be in any arrests. But you know, I see stories and articles of them getting people getting arrested for even scopolamine these days. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so they, it just sometimes they don't report the follow up to the story though. So you just hear the story one time and then maybe you'll hear I see the follow up to the story like months down the road. I'm like, oh, okay, I remember that case, and they made an arrest. So you know, sometimes it take a while though. You know, Strill Life says I'm good. Thanks for asking. Yeah, and shout out to you, Strill Life. So, like I said, the moral of this story is there is still hope. There is still hope, for Elliot Eastman. So, we'll come back live. Yet, if there is some more breaking news, if they actually, free him and release him, we'll come back live and do an update on that later on today. You know what I'm saying? So, subscribe to the channel, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Anybody new coming over, go ahead and sub up to the channel. And we'll be back later on for more breaking news in the travel, pop culture, and entertainment world, because we are the one-stop shop for everything over here on Razor Raze channel. Razor Raze. We bring in a heat on this YouTube platform. No matter what it is, we will talk about it. Razor Raze hot topics. Until later on, I'm Razor Raze, and I am out.